Move over, Kim. You are not the most famous sister anymore. Stormy, Mommy will be right back.
Counting up the O's I think. Looking at the O's I drink. You can't see that on the road. I blank. Mama built the same. Counting up the O's I think. Looking at the O's I drink. You can't see that on the road.
In their ability to live with or even overcome their illnesses. That's the real purpose of a wish. Join us. Together we will transform lives, one wish at a time.
I'm here with Kristen Prindiville, who's currently an active member in a sorority, so she's just gonna tell us her thoughts about that.
Okay, so the first question is, what made you join a sorority? And for me, I played sports growing up, so I was always used to being in, like, a team setting or just, like, being around a lot of, like, people who are into the same thing as me. Since I'm not playing a sport anymore in college, I figured this was a cool way to still have that, like, team, like, environment and atmosphere, while trying something new. So yeah. And then the next question is, what are the advantages of being in a sorority? Just definitely like the connections that you make with people. Everyone's like always willing to give a helping hand. Yeah, and it's just a great way to meet people, step out of your comfort zone. In regards to campus involvement, we're required to go to like a certain number of events throughout the year, so it's definitely good for that because it like kind of makes you go to events and get more involved on campus. Some of like the things we do are like philanthropy events, community service, like sorority bonding events, which are really fun. And then the last question is, how are relationships with your sisters different than friends you have outside the sorority? They're not too different, but they're a little bit different. My friends outside of sororities, I love them just as much as my friends inside the sorority, but I think I'm just a little bit closer with my friends in the sorority because we have like gone through like this thing together from like start to finish, like being initiated and stuff. And I just feel like you sometimes spend more time with people in your sorority because you see each other every week. Let's see. Before I was in the sorority, I don't think I was that involved on campus. I like to tell myself I was, but I wasn't. So this is definitely a great way to get more involved. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, but it's great.
So I'm here with Kat Carol Devaney, who is now an inactive member of her sorority, so she's gonna talk about her experience.
So like now that I'm not an active member in the sorority, I'm definitely doing a lot less activities on campus, and I'm not as involved in like community service projects or like just like different like clubs that I was involved in when I was in the sorority because my sisters were also in it. So it's definitely made it like a lot harder not being in a sorority, and like I haven't been able to see my sisters as much. We're not hanging out as much or like getting lunch as often. And I wish that I was still involved, but like it's just a lot harder not to be when you're not like surrounded by people like all the time and like constantly like, you know, like having like support to like get up and like go do stuff and like be involved, and there's like no like push to do that anymore. So yeah, I should be active again.